Hi, welcome back to TropiCo Aqua. My name is Amar Salvi. And thanks a lot for the wonderful response you gave to the launch of Biopod. I've been getting a lot of inquiries since day before yesterday when we launched, and a lot of you asked me to take that demo once again. I guess it was a bit too fast, so I'm going to walk you through the demo of the Biopod once again, but more importantly, I'm going to showcase what all it is capable of, and that it all begins with the app itself. Now the app is available on Android as well as the App Store on iOS. What I have over here is the iOS version, and I'm going to walk you through that. So this is the app. You can download Biopod from either the Play Store or the App Store, and this particular one is connected to the Aqua 2 Biopod, but I want to show you what all it is having over here. So over here I have got the Biopod info on top, and then my Biopods, which has all the Biopods registered over here. So we've got 5 Biopods on display at TropiCo Aqua, and every Biopod is listed over here. It also gives you a video, and each Biopod has got an HD video camera from where you can, wherever you are in the world, you can connect and see what's really happening in the Biopod. And then you have the settings, and you can log in, log out from over here. So I'm going to go back and show you what all features you get when you open the app. First and foremost, you can set up the sunrise timing and the sunset timing. In this case, we have set the timing up to starting at 11 o'clock, and this is where it will start to gradually ramp up, and then the sunset starts at 8 o'clock, where it starts to gradually start dimming down, and at 8 o'clock it will switch off. Now the sunlight itself, you can control the intensity from over here, and the light also has got UVA and UVB as well as infrared capabilities, and you can control the intensity over here. And then what the app tells you is what is the air temperature, what is the current humidity level, what is the ground temperature. In this case, it's referring to the water temperature over here. You have controls over the ventilation, and in this case we have set it up for 50 minutes per hour. The aeration again is set up for 50 minutes per hour. The irrigation is referring to the back wall irrigation, so where the water is pulled up into the back wall and starts percolating down. As it makes its journey down, it is getting filtered. The plants are absorbing all the nitrates, the nutrients, and in a way are ensuring that biological filtration is on. And the most interesting aspect, a lot of people were really thrilled to see this, is the rain. And you have the mist rainfall, and you can see this 2 sprinklers over here, and on top over there is the humidity sensor. You have the HD camera over here, and below over here in the ground is a cable which is currently hidden that controls the heating, and there's a sensor which controls which senses the water temperature. Now I'm going to give you a demonstration of rainfall, and what we'll do is we want the rainfall to start now, so we set it up to this time, and we say okay, so it's 5:32, so I'm going to set it up for 5:32, and we simply say okay, and we say apply. And right now the changes are being applied to the Biopod, and as soon as it saves, once it reaches this time, shows 5:32, that's when the rainfall should start. And while we wait for it, so what all your Biopod will tell you is the temperature. Hey, there we go. Super awesome. I mean, the plants and the fish really love this. Everyone who's come over here, who's seen the demo, really love this particular feature. And you can set this up for up to 2 times a day, but obviously you can control it whenever you want and set up a demo. Now this water particularly comes from the reservoir, which is situated at the back of the Biopod, and I'm going to ask Austin to take us to the back and show us where this reservoir is. So that's where the reservoir is, and this is where the water comes into the sprinklers, and this particular water which is there, and this is what we change every 2-3 days, so that there's freshness over here. The air ventilation is from outlet over here. So that's about it. So you have control, you have humidity control, you have a living back wall, you have irrigation, aeration, you have mist rainfall, you have ventilation, and you have a light which is replicating sunlight. So that's what you get in a Biopod. Now this is not just about it. I mean, this is just the tip of the iceberg, so to say. I'm going to show you what the app is really capable of, and what your Biopod is capable of. So I'm going back into the Biopod section, and I'm going to Biopod info, and this is information about this particular model. So in Biopod info, what Biopod will tell us is, what the app will tell us is what this particular unit is configured for. And as of now, I've configured it for Amazon rainforest, and this is where it gets interesting. I say okay, change configuration, and Biopod will ask me what is it that you want to use your Biopod for. And you have 3 options over here. One is the decor, the pets, or the plants. And let's say you say decor. So here you have the various options, whether you want Biopod to create an Amazon rainforest kind of an environment, whether you want to create it like a tropical beach environment. And you have these various options going right from cloud forest, desert, a flowers forest where you have colorful flowers, a grassy plain, a jungle, a swamp, or a tropical forest. So these are the various categories. You can either simply choose this, or if you want to get more specific, then you go back, and let's say you're keeping a particular pet. So what Biopod will do is, the app will do is, it will ask you what exactly are you going to keep. You want to keep some of your, if you're into spiders, you might want to keep arachnids. You want to keep chameleons, you want to keep frogs, you want to keep fish, geckos, lizards, the list goes on. And you can even keep snakes, tree frogs, turtles. Just to give you a background, Biopod was originally created to conserve rainforest frogs, and the tree frogs, and these are getting extinct at an alarming rate. And that's where Biopod was originally thought of as the concept, and today it's being applied for conservation efforts across species across the world. I think it's a fantastic thing. So going back to this, so you can choose, or you can go to plants, and within plants you have various further options. What else do you want Biopod to grow? And within plants you have various categories like the berries. You want to grow berries, you want to grow cacti, you want to grow carnivorous plants, you want to grow orchids, flowering plants, the list goes on, and Biopod can exactly set the kind of conditions you want it to grow, this particular species that you are selecting. And that's the beauty of the Biopod. It will replicate the kind of environment that you want it to do for the species that you want to keep in the Biopod. Now whether that's a pet that you want to keep, or whether that's plants that you want to keep, or you just want to make it to replicate a particular decor, like I said, the Amazon rainforest. That's what we have got over here. So Biopod can do a lot for you, and I hope this particular demo was useful. Do contact us on 98216-17186 in case you want to place it or book book your Biopod, and we'll be in touch with you very soon with more updates. Thank you so much.